Hi everybody, we are back with another live. Super excited to share this one with you guys. Felt like it came really good. A lot of you who are Loot subscribers have a good chunk of this stuff and we'll be able to make it. And yeah, I used the same filigree to make two different really cool pieces. And I've used that filigree to make earrings before too, so technically if you wanted to, you could make those earrings as well, which are hanging behind me somewhere, out there, somewhere.
They're somewhere in that.
They're right there.
Yes, they are. So we could probably show those amazing things you can do.
But yeah, I felt like this was a really fun one to design, did some cool things. As you can tell, I'm already wearing some of it, and we're going to be doing a quick sneak peek, not sneak peek. We're going to do our full look first today, and then...
Just knock it across the room.
Little interruptions, whether it's my voice cutting out, like me, like anything, like... Little interruptions, apparently, today.
Peggy noticed your hair.
Yes, thank you. I just dyed it. Literally like 2 days ago, so.
Okay, so we had this, we were talking about what color it is, and tell me what you think it is.
What does it remind you of?
What does it remind you of most? And I will tell you after what I think it reminds me of. I won't influence your decisions of what the color is. Describe the color.
So, right. Yeah. But yeah, that is kind of what we have going on, and we can probably hop into our sneak peek.
Yeah.
Not sneak peek. I always say sneak peek at this time in the video, so it's really
it's
throwing
like,
me off
that we're not really sneaking. It's really
just like full on showing.
It's showing what we're gonna demonstrate today. So Corian did a really good job of picking some beautiful filigree elements for us to design with this week. And as always, if you're a Loot subscriber, which we'll kind of go into a little bit later, the extra pieces that you get. A lot of you guys already have these things, or if you don't, we've got bundles available for you today. So I think what we can do is start with showing what you have on and then showing what bundle corresponds with that and what they get. Does that make sense? Okay. Yeah. All right. Ooh.
Okay, I'm actually wearing the correct bundle in the first place.
Ooh, so Jean says the color and the design, you do kind of match a little bit. So she's saying not quite green opal. Almost.
Well, let's shake this up a little bit more, because the top part of this is a lot closer, but yeah, not quite.
Ooh, Corian says seafoam green opal, so almost, not quite. That's what I think. So Peggy says neon green.
We see seafoam. Lisa Mack said pistachio.
Oh, ooh, pistachio.
Yeah, pistachio is a good one too.
This one is pretty similar too, but not quite.
Careful there, don't need to lose the light down.
That would be funny. So we've got neon, seafoam, green opal. I'll tell you guys what I think it resembles is lime sherbet. Because it's just a little bit more like limey colored than blue. But I think as it fades, it's probably going to get a little bit more blue.
Seafoam.
Bit seafoam.
I think so too.
I think it'll end up being
it usually is a little bit brighter at first.
Color, right?
And then tones down a bit. And then...
Oh, yeah, somebody on YouTube said lime sorbet. So, yeah.
Yeah. And then also it's the person who did my hair, Allie, she said it reminded her of mint gum. Like when you, how she envisions mint gum in her head.
Like the spearmint stick.
Like a Trident commercial. Like that color stick that pops through.
Yeah, it's like fresh. Fresh and ready to go. Looks like we've got a lot of our regular ladies watching today. Thank you guys for joining us. We love it when we have a lot of people to interact with. So yeah, thank you for that. But yes, so we are streaming both on Facebook and YouTube today. A lot of people are on YouTube. We're trying to get a lot more interaction there to be able to push our content out and get a bigger audience. So, but we appreciate that some of you guys still like to watch on Facebook, and we don't want to miss out on anybody. But all right, so enough chitty chatty. If you would please show us.
Can you do the zoom in first so that they
Yes.
can see the glory? You haven't done that yet.
Okay. So what I love is actually these drops, which I'm really excited to see how those are constructed, because I think they just add so much character. I know Corian also did that Zen inspired kit that had the diffusers in it, but they can be just pretty as filigree too. I love the way you painted this cuff as well. Really great enameling detail. And if you'll notice the set that we did today, it is all Ultimate Paints because we wanted that enamel effect. And this one's one of my favorites. Did you base this on that necklace you were wearing that one day?
The painting.
Yeah,
the painting part. Yeah.
So it was interesting because Ainsley had this from a previous like older class. Oh yeah, that shows it really well when it's not on your shirt. And your makeup matches. She was wearing it and then the look came with this in it and I was like, oh man, you have to paint it like that.
Yes, it's the same kind of technique, just a different color scheme.
Do you want to
So that
show
is
them?
that first set. Allow me to pop up the picture for that. It's an inspo bundle, so you'll just get all the main components, not the chain or the findings. And let me add the Carter for Facebook only.
I don't think we need to worry about that.
Oh, we don't need to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
So that is what comes in there, just main components, bracelet, beads, large focals. You know the deal by now. Uncle Doug said pistachio ice cream.
Yes, I mean kind of. Yeah, that's close, right? I said lime sherbet, but so yes, you will get the filigree that comes in this basically is what you're getting, and the cuff. And then all the beads too, so all the little accent beads to be able to make your creations.
Yep. Alrighty, let me swap out some of this.
Next set, you could probably just do the necklace next because it's on its own. I love this one. I mean, I kind of did tell her make a bib necklace out of the divided filigree, but come on, you guys. Look at that. Just love it. And what I like about this particular design when she gets into the demonstration of it is it's really easy to clip and file and it's not time consuming. Like some of the other things that we have done that way.
Yeah, this one is a very easy file one.
So this one is available as a complete necklace kit. That means you get all the jump rings, all the beads, all of the chain, everything you need to complete it.
Little picture there of it. But yeah, everything will be inside of this one, so you won't have to worry.
Yep, everything included. We'd like to do a mix of complete kits and then also bundles, just for fun. And to keep it reasonable for you guys.
Alrighty. Then
So I'm not sure how how you pronounce your handle here, Tito's drill hair. You do not have to coat any sealant to preserve the color because we are using our ultimate paints, which are like a water-based enamel. And so they are like an enamel and sealant in one. Permanent to metal and just really, really great product.
If you want to see how well these hold up, do you want to take that charm off of my bag there?
Yeah, I can do that. Well, this is on terracotta, but yes.
Yeah. Natural. Best on natural materials. I painted this over like a year and a half ago.
It's been on your purse, right? Getting clunked up for that long. And yeah, it stays.
She stays. She's so colorful. And also, you also know Loctite's really good too because those eyeballs.
Right? The eyeballs have not fallen off.
Those eyeballs
Crazy,
are just
right?
Loctited on my little terracotta fish there.
I will put this back on your little keychainy thing here. Okay, so can I say how much I love this little set? Like the filigree butterfly thing that you did was really cool, and I love these earrings. Do you want to kind of turn your head to the side a little bit so we can see a side view? They are just so great. Amazing design. Loving it. And Ainsley will be showing today in class how to not only cut these apart to make unique shapes, but also the enamel techniques. So fun
Guys,
stuff.
aren't I so smart? Who else besides me thought to make this into a butterfly?
Nobody. Maybe Corian. She's really creative too, but yeah. It's because it's like that Mariposa Fairytopia feeling, right?
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, love it. Okay, did you put this set up too?
No, I have to show them the picture still. Oh, also there is the clip as well, so I will show you that as.
Oh yeah, you can put that in your hair
in a second, but I just have the
yeah,
picture
because that
popped up.
comes with it. And you guys, these are so stinking reasonable. Let me just pull up the website. So like we kept these really reasonable today. And remember, if you are a subscriber to the Backstage Pass, you get 20% off of any order that's over $50. So really, really reasonable stuff today. This, like the filigree cameo necklace kit is like $24. This bundle is $22. And it comes with this.
Can you show them this?
Cute little butterfly.
If I had a
which
mirror.
I can't see the color very well on that side, but it's okay. They can see the scale of it. Oh, that's better.
It's
yes.
the lights.
There you go.
Because they're shadowed.
Yeah, turn your head a little bit towards there you go. Now you can see it. Look at how cute that is.
If I had a mirror, I would have put it in my hair better, but I don't, so.
But it's adorable. So yes, the bundle for this does come with one of those clips.
You do need to
Hair
paint it though.
barrettes.
You do need to paint everything.
Yeah, it doesn't come pre-colored. They will come in natural brass.
And so if you don't have the paints, you'll definitely want to get them as well.
Peggy, yes, they will. The bundles will be updated with the chain styles that are used before probably the end of the day. Sometimes we get a little bit behind in filling in the lists, and these, a lot of them, we had to have Corian help with because we didn't have part numbers for them because it came from the loot. But yes, we will fill in all part numbers before the end of the workday today. Sometimes we get so filled up with doing the creating some of the The mundane
I would
stuff
say
gets
it's
last.
the least fun part of the job is having to write out those lists. And I'm the one who does it.
You know, I think so. Corian's really good at it and really thorough. And she has like most of the part numbers memorized. So she's just like, oh, it's that, and then types it in. You have to like look for it. Oh, goodness. Yeah, so we do have a set today that we are offering, and let me just see what this says. This set is $22, and it's just these 4 colors of Ultimate Paints. A lot of you guys probably already have these colors in the Ultimate Paints. If you have the metallic antiques, it's the same formula, so we can comment with the color matches for those if you only have metallic antiques. But since these are meant to be an enamel effect, we thought this would be a really great fun set, and it's been a minute since we've done an enamel technique. Versus we do a lot of patinas, which are like thinner bodied and looking more like aging and a lighter effect. So it's good to switch it up every once in a while.
Corian said, Ains and I are really good about seeing different shapes with a piece to use.
Yes, for sure. I agree. And thank you. So if you are watching on YouTube, the links to the products are in the description. So if you need to get to the category that is where all of these products are, it's our new category on the website. And you just go into the description and you can follow the link there. Or on Facebook, Corian has been putting the links in for us so kindly. Thank you very much.
Okay. So
one more thing before we get into the demo. I want you to show them all the extra stuff besides all the parts. Just show them a view of the rest of the goodies, and we can pop up the loot. Since this is our loot inspired class today. Do you have the split screen up yet?
No, I'm just getting this out.
And I think this little baggie too.
Yeah. I know, I already knew that.
Which I thought that was interesting how you started to use that.
I was going to put flowers in it, but I couldn't find any flowers.
I've got a lot of them at home actually growing, which is nice.
Alrighty.
She's making it perfect for you guys before she turns it on.
It's not perfect. It's just I need to be able to see it somewhat. This view is not good.
Okay, let's see. Can I see? Yeah, just adjust it a little bit.
Just because you can see the table.
Oh, that's okay. You just do this then. Just rotate your paper. There you go. That should do it.
You need to fix that. Okay.
Just bear
now
with us for a second.
Now you can see what we have going on here. We have a lot of pieces left over still. I do not like this. Guys, she just tried to change the camera position, and it's making my life a lot harder.
She's got to adjust.
I did not think this was a good idea.
I will see in a minute how it looks. Oh, I think it looks great.
Not when I'm holding
You're
things.
you're just getting used to it.
No, this is very difficult.
But it looks really good, and you're not peeking underneath the phone anymore.
I would rather be peeking underneath the phone and know where my hands need to go. I'm not going to be able to demonstrate like this. Because I will be off screen.
So, in addition to all of the focal pieces from the jewelry that Ainsley did today, you also get the rest of these if you signed up for the loot, which is just crazy.
Like, the only thing that you'll be missing out on in piece-wise would be the cameo, which is an addition.
That focal piece.
Yes. Yeah. So maybe you can ask Corian, hey, can we add some of those to the warehouse sale?
Or even we could add them to the retail shop too.
That too.
Just depending on what our stock level is like of those.
Lots of
so it's pretty crazy how much you get.
Sheets, which Doug made a little spatula out of before. So you could totally do that for when you're using a heat tool to dry your paint, so you're not touching it and you just use it as a little scoopy doopy.
But also, really, the intended purpose is if you want to cut your own blank shapes. Yes. That's what it's for. So you want to do an oblong triangle or a crazy squiggle thing, you just use your shears and do those. So lots more that comes with the loot than even just everything we designed.
This is what today. She was talking about that I started to work on, that I was going to fill this with flowers and more resin, but I ended up not finishing out this piece. I was less passionate about it, so it got left behind.
So this particular loot is $100 a month because it's $300 to $400 worth of value. We like to shoot for at least $300. I'm sure this month it was at least $400 worth. And this one, Corian, tell me if this one has already shipped. I think it has. But this is kind of an example of everything that you get plus everything that we designed with today. So it's an amazing deal. If you would put up the graphic there really quick. And then
I don't have the loot graphic.
Oh, did I forget to send it to you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, Corian, you can put that in the comments if you would like. Also on YouTube, if you look under in the links, I did include in the description a link to the warehouse loot as well. It's different every month. Corian picks out a really great selection that you get. And it's like our best overall value. We also have $34 subscription, which is worth $75, which a lot, and that comes with discounts and other things on vintage.com. But
there's your
lots of stuff today, guys.
There. And I did paint this. This is literally just the butterfly wing on this.
Yeah, I thought that would be cute to do, you could paint a little scene in there, little daisies or something.
Doing, adding flowers and resining them. I also thought about stamping, a cute word on there.
You could do that, too. Yeah. But is the barrette on the back, would that get in the way, or is it out of the way for stamping?
I think you could move it.
Yeah, so you definitely could do that.
Just put it on the edge there and move it, and then if it bends any of it, you can straighten it out.
I was thinking a little wildflower scene would be really cute, or little butterflies with detail painting and enamel. So yeah, cute things. That's only some of these things are loot exclusives, like the frames.
A lot of this stuff I could not design with because Corian said, no, we do not have enough.
She said, you're not allowed.
Not enough.
Only our loot ladies get those. I love the way she calls them loot ladies and backstage pass ladies.
They're looters.
I mean, it is like you are looting with how much stuff you get. Yeah, there are some really great selections in there that are exclusive, so lots of fun. Well, I think we can probably start with cutting your filigree apart. What do you think?
Yeah, but I just realized I don't know how I'm going to show them the roll here.
Oh, you used all of them.
Yeah.
It's okay. I think you can probably just talk about how you
Do
did
we have
it.
something similar to that?
I will look.
Okay.
I'll look to see what I can find that's similar. Even we could use like a bit of filigree that we have made.
I'm not going to be able to do that. I can't look at my hands in front of me.
I know,
That's the only way I can stay on screen.
I think
and then
it's fine.
Looking at it and
you
designing
don't have
it.
to explain it.
She thinks I'm a magician and have eyeballs, multiple eyeballs that can look at 2 different places at the same time.
I mean, you do act like a magician with your demonstrations every week.
I can't see out of the side of my head and the front of my head at the same time.
Ooh, Lisa says, I'm at my bench and ready to rock this loot. Awesome. So what we try to do is do these loot-based classes, the loot-inspired classes, when everybody has them in hand so that you get your booty and you get to design with it.
I'm going to start with our easiest of the pieces. This is going to be really simple. I'm literally just slicing here. Let me zoom in so you can see exactly where I'm slicing. Don't slice here, don't slice here, just slice right in the middle.
Oh, you're using those instead of your shears, huh?
It's, yeah.
Easier?
It's not necessary to, and also you're in a kind of tight space here.
Sure.
So we're going to do that all the way around here. Until this is loosened and separated. And eventually our centerpiece will come off. And we can snip right down the center here.
I love how you use that center connector too, like as a piece in your necklace.
Okay, so we have all our raw pieces. We're gonna do the same thing to each of these little segments here. You'll notice these little pieces jut out. We don't want them. We're gonna go sideways with our clippers and clip them off so that it just creates a nice, smoother, rounder look. So we're gonna do the same thing. This is one of my favorite parts of filigree though, because it's so versatile and you can use it in so many ways.
Yeah, it is really great. It's got those kind of divisions in it, and you think this is an expensive piece. Like if we were to sell it retail, it probably would be more like in the $20 range. So like if you got these bundles or if you got it in the loot, you got a really good deal.
Yeah.
Because like even if you bought the kit, you got a good deal, because I think I calculated the retail at like 15, like I gave it a break. But look at that. You get like 4 or 5 different pieces out of it.
Now we're going to clean up this piece. We're going to clip off all of these little ends here. We want them to go bye-bye. Okay, now from here, I'm not going to show this entire process. You guys know the drill. You
File
need
it.
every single place that you spliced. You need to file it. We
Yeah.
do not want to slice ourselves on accident wearing jewelry.
The other thing is, if you want a rustic look, you can hammer it. And that will also dull any of those edges.
If you have any, like, this is a little bit jagged here, you can go in and clean that up with your clippers as well. And it will look a lot better. And you can file it after that. So definitely clean it up as necessary with those clippers, and then go in with the file, and you're gonna file it until it visually looks pretty good. Just keep on going over and over again. It's just a quick example. Make sure to get the bottom part and the top part around that curve. A little bit of that bevel edge. And then to make sure it is good, I like to test with my finger in all directions. Oh, that direction does not feel good. Every other direction felt good. Okay, now I feel safe with that. And we just repeat that every single area that we sliced off piece. No sharp edges here. No thank you.
Perfect. And you can get really proficient at it. I would say my filing skills have become really quick. So it might seem like, oh, that's a lot, but it's not really.
Okay. So that is that first little dissecting
and
of
which piece
filigree.
do those pieces go to?
This one.
That's the bib necklace.
Yeah.
Okay, so that particular bit of cutting goes to create this gorgeousness.
So you'll see how these are all 1, 2, 3, 4, and right here in the center. And this is the one piece that you will not get in that loot. You can beg Corian for it.
So Peggy's comment, she said, looking at Ainsley's nails, I get a Minnie Mouse vibe. Do you know what is funny? Show them your fingernails. Okay, so in the last live, I was describing this aesthetic that was from about 2009 that was at all the craft and hobby shows, which was black and pink and polka dots. And I'm just like, ugh, it was way overdone. And like the next day, Ainsley came with these
No, it was not
nails.
The next day. It was the same day.
The same day. She came home with these nails, and I laughed so hard because I was like, did you do that because I said that aesthetic? And she's like, no, I already had it planned out. So vintage, like craft and hobby show inspired nails. But they do have kind of like that, Minnie Mouse vibe, I think.
Yes,
she wore polka dots.
Polka dots and pink. Okay. Let me wrap my mind around these for a second.
You're like, how did I do that? The earrings.
Yeah, I just need to remember where everything is at.
And the earrings and the butterfly necklace, which you're wearing.
So we're going to look and focus at the earrings, and we'll think about the butterfly afterwards. Okay, yeah, I see the shape now. And we're going to go through and make our cuts. And so we're going to start here at this little swirl. We're going to cut off. And then we're going to go up this line until we reach a certain point. Sometimes it's a little easier if you make it a little uneven. So we're just going to keep going. And then here's where we stop following that line. We want this little shape here. See how it kind of swoops and juts out? So we're going to cut right here. And let me zoom in so you can really see where I'm going. Right here. Not here. Right here. And then continue up right there. Then we're going to repeat on the other side. Do not try and cut the center or anything like that yet. We're going to get our 2 earring shapes out first, and then we'll go in and do that. Okay, so I did this side. We're going to go back over this side and snip up our way up. Okay.
How's your
Then we do our snip here and snip here. And we're significantly reduced. All right, now we're gonna repeat that on the absolute opposite side. So we have our earring here, and we're doing the same exact thing on both sides to make your second earring. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 cuts, then pause and adjust. Then we change our direction. 1, 2. And now we have one of our butterfly wings, which we will adjust in a minute. Repeat on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. Change trajectory. 1, 2. And the other butterfly wing is there. Now this is where I actually do go in with my cutting shears. And I'm just going to splice right down the middle, following the line. So we just splice right down the middle.
Don't lose any pieces.
And these are your exact earring shapes. From here, clean it up with your clippers, file them down, and add a hole punch, which I will show that. We do just add a hole punch right at the top here. I go from the back, it's easier, it's not going to slip as much. And we're just going to make sure that it's far enough away from the edge that it doesn't ruin our piece. And we do just a nice little hole punch. Repeat that on the other side on the other piece as well. And file, 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 file. This one does take a little bit longer. I find if you watch a show while you're filing,
do something, multitask, right?
Yeah.
Or file
you
while
don't need to be looking at it very directly to be able to file it.
I tend to do certain activities while some of my colors are drying too.
All right, so I'm going to set those pieces aside, and we're going to look at our wings. And I'm actually wearing this necklace, so I'm just going to set it down so make sure I have a reference. Because I do clip this in a way that our top wing is shorter or smaller than the bottom wing. As you'll notice, they are slightly different. So we're going to get rid of all of the mess here. So we're going to clean up these edges. So we're going to clean up this edge here. Get rid of that. Clean up this edge here. Get rid of that. And then this one we're going to clip right here. And we'll just want to clean that up. best of our ability. And then we'll file that down. Alright. Make sure I have this. Now we're going to repeat on the other wing. Make sure your wings are mirrored so that we have the same exact look. And your wings aren't flipped upside down in sizes. So let's clean up this.
How does everything look on Switcher to you?
Fine to me.
Okay.
And then we're gonna go in and clip here. And right in here. Trim this down the best we can. And you'll file these down to really smooth them out. But that is how we do the little wings. Obviously file all the edges. I'm just gonna beat that into you. I don't want anybody to accidentally get hurt. These are wired on here, and I did paint it afterwards. So I would do your wiring next, and then your piece. The wiring isn't too bad. It's kind of like a wrap loop. You're just keeping it taut, and I will show it on one side. If I can find the bead that I used. It should be over here somewhere. Yeah.
Lisa says, I love Ainsley's engineering instructions. Thorough, right?
I do technically have honors in my department, so.
Ooh, say, snazzy. With honors.
Good grades.
So that means not only is she pursuing engineering, but she's pursuing it well.
Don't ever doubt me.
Don't ever doubt yourself. There was a minute there you were sweating about it a little bit, weren't you?
Well, I didn't end up with the A that I wanted because I didn't take the final stuff. But my stress levels needed me to not take that final.
Yeah, I think so.
I think that was just, yeah. Fated. All right. I need to find the wire. And I know there's some wire out somewhere around here. But I feel like I'm blind.
So the wire, there's probably, is it that wire?
Oh, yeah, it's that wire that I'm looking for. I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
It just wasn't where I thought it was going to be.
She's already got a plan for next week, guys. Getting ahead of the game.
You have the holidays, so. All right. I'm just going to stick my bead right onto our little piece of wire. Let me back this up.
That's so true.
Slices.
Lisa said you took one piece and turned it into $35 worth of material. Yes.
Yeah.
And yes, especially like if you think about your labor, if you were to try to make your own filigree, be a lot more expensive than that, right? In your time.
I'm just going to bend these and then straighten them out a little bit just because I want to keep my pieces even in center. We'll probably have some excess off of this, but that's fine. I just want to have plenty to work with. This is not going to make the best because I've been too lazy to file this, so if my fingers end up spliced,
huh? You need to splice them together. Me. Split and sliced is spliced.
Yeah. Sliced, spliced.
Splice means to put two things together.
Really?
Or like in between. So if you had like an electrical line and you needed to, like it was broken and you needed to fix it, and you needed to put something in between to put them together, that's spliced.
All right.
You're like, thank you, vocabulary police. I told you I was watching the other Bennett sister, and that's totally what she would do. She would totally correct you.
All right. So I have my piece. I just made this more like an L, so it's easier to work with. I do want to leave a little bit of extra room here. That's where my little wraps are going to go. And I'm going to go over the top, I believe. Let me double check that I...
Peggy.
No, back.
Peggy says, Ains, go ahead and pat yourself on the back. And Corian says, we call that a blessing in disguise, LOL.
Yeah, apparently my brother was like, oh, her finals canceled. Why is she so worried? What did he say?
Oh, he was like, take it. Take the win.
He's like, is she failing?
No. She's like, she's passing. She has higher than a C. Yeah. Why does it even matter? Take the win. And Ainsley's dad's like, but she might want an A in the class. He was like, that doesn't matter.
He's like, nobody cares about that.
Nobody cares.
Okay. I want this to be a little straighter, so I'm just going to straighten this out. And I'm going to bend this up. Give it more of a 90-degree angle. And then we're going to come around and forward. 1 second here. I do like to hold my piece with my plier and hold the wire as well at the same time. I'm just going to pull forward to the best of my ability, getting that around here. And then I'm going to tighten it with my pliers, flattening it, making it taut, so that we have a nice, tight fit there. Straighten this out a bit, hold these down, and I like to come in with my other pair of pliers to start doing my wrapping around. I find I get the most, the best tension.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. The best tension when I do it this way. I can really get it nice and tight. So I'm going to really pull that up. Notice how that wire just went up. And then we're going to pull it all the way around. Sometimes we can adjust our pliers to better positions. And do our best to get that nice and tight there. Move this wire out of the way because it's bothering me.
Get that cone out of my face.
Yeah, that's exactly how I felt.
Ainsley has been the recipient of my more like blunt self this week. Because I'm usually a very diplomatic person. But she just thinks it's funny.
I'm going to pinch this in so it's nice and tight, because I like it to be nice and clean looking. And I also can pull it too to get it a little bit tighter. There we go. And we're starting to get rid of that gap there that I don't want.
Yeah, so would you say that this wrapping technique for constructing this butterfly pendant, it's to provide like rigidity and structure in the piece?
Yes.
Because yeah, you could probably do it by punching a hole and suspending it in there, but it's not going to be like...
Because this doesn't move now.
Right? Yeah.
Like once I get this
rigid.
completely secured and locked in, this is not going to move at all, which is the goal. It might move ever so slightly, but that's not a problem either. Okay, then we're just going to clip off our excess, save that, and use it for something else.
And then you would just repeat the other side the same way?
Yep, exactly the same.
All right.
Make sure you tuck your ends in as well.
So, Corian, if you are still watching, do you have a few bonus items that we could do a giveaway today? Let me know in the Facebook comments, because my laptop that I'm watching on doesn't like me watching Facebook and YouTube at the same time. It is throwing a fit. So, I can look at the comments in here. If you let me know if you have some items that we can do a giveaway with today. Because we're not shipping anything back since it's the loot class.
So, yeah, just repeat on the other side with the rest of your wire and save any excess wire you have for smaller pieces that you might use it for. We are a big fan of saving scraps here. I always find a way to be able to use them. You just have a cute little scrap bin, maybe have a wire scrap bin, have a pendant scrap bin. I'm sure you'll be able to make use of those pieces eventually.
Oh, I'm interested. Jean says, I'm studying the adjective and treatable from James. It's a good lesson for me. We'll have to see what you mean by that, Lisa. Is that according to my blunt self? It really just is like a hormonal thing at the moment, but it's funny. I read an old diary entry from my mom when she was going through menopause, right? And she was like, this is freeing. This is liberating. I just don't care as much what people think, which was funny. I still care, but not as much about like how I appear. So,
like you said, Jean, so you received a lot of side eyes and faces.
Not really.
No.
Not really. She only does that on lives.
Yeah. Well, that's not true. Not only, but only if I really disagree with what she's saying.
Almost exclusively, because that's the only time I'm really telling her what to do. Am I right? Ooh, that's cute. I like your hair up like that.
Yeah,
half up like
too.
that
If
with
I
this
had
color.
Hairband, but I don't.
Yeah, I don't have
Maybe
any
I
either.
can, no, my hair does not fit in that clip.
Ooh, you know
Where's
what?
our other clip? I'll use this clip.
Yeah, that one. The one from the loot. There you go.
Let's see if this fits it.
Let me see if I can see any comments on YouTube as well. See if it doesn't hate me anymore. Maybe if I just go on the same tab.
Can you put this in?
Yeah, sure thing.
Oh, somebody said, I have a little box full of tons of wire bits, LOL. That is very smart.
Oh yeah, you know what? I was thinking of too, is you can make, there's a little bit too much hair for this, but we'll try. There we go. It's not going to be like straight, but it'll like mostly cover it. Unless you fuss with it too much, then it might pop out because there's a lot of hair in there. But yeah, paddles, right? Like they're great for making paddles, I think. Little wire scraps.
Guys, I'm struggling because my hair is so poofy and it normally is kind of sleek.
That's what you do it with. That's what happens when you dye it 3 different colors.
Well, it'll be less poofy. It just needs to settle a bit.
Kate the Great, what are you asking to see more of? Let us know.
All right. Now, we just have... Oh, yeah. Did you find anything similar or did you even look?
No, not yet. But let's take a little break from that and let's do some enamel, which is kind of like the name of our class. So if you want to start getting our colors, I will do that.
I know, I already have all that stuff out. So.
Perfect. Awesome sauce. Yes, I will look for that while you're doing that. Because no, I got distracted. Go figure.
Don't get distracted again.
So I'm assuming, Kate the Great, that you are saying that the vertical view, yes, it only takes up a smaller portion of the screen when we are shooting in vertical, but also like YouTube doesn't show it to a lot of people when it's live if it is in wide format. We learned that the hard way. So
also, I prefer the format.
It's good for phones.
And it's good for reels.
Good for reels, good for phones, good for tablets. So just make it really big on your monitor or your TV if you need to see it bigger.
All right. I'm going to do our large, beautiful piece.
I'm excited to see these colors. Oh my gosh.
Alrighty. And we're going to start with our beetle wing. I'm going to put all the paints out on the mat here in a second. I'm going to shift this over.
Do you want to take a second to tell them what the difference is between the antiques that we usually demonstrate with and the ultimate paints that you're working with right now?
Yeah, I will in a second. So the metallics are exact same as the
same formula,
antique line, but any of our main non-metallic, non-iridescent, or any other color is going to be different. And we actually do have one today, which is our green opal color. The colors that are in the ultimate paint line are going to be much more heavy bodied. They're thicker, they're more opaque, and they're gonna cover more. They also dry faster, so you do have to work a little bit faster with these, but they are great for enamel techniques, making cool, cute little designs. They're more optimal for painting
like scenes.
Yes.
Yeah, like if you were to do that little flower scene and that butterfly, they'd be good for that. Maybe I'll do that as like a bonus thing if you need a break. I'm not having much luck finding a fan-shaped thing. But I'll keep looking.
I don't even think I have a favorite color to use. Do you think I have a favorite color to use?
A favorite color? You do tend to use a lot of pink in your designs, like in your color collections.
Do I?
Yeah.
I don't feel like there's not much pink up there though.
There
As
is.
an accent.
There is, like this one. Where is it? This one's more earthy. That's pink. These are pink. The raccoon. This one has pink in it. I think it's kind of like a binding, like a, you know.
But also we do use the neon green a lot.
Yes, that one's great too.
But not as like a color in your piece, but as like a mix. To mix with our colors. It's really great for that.
But really the sets are just a really great way to start if you are... Did you pop that photo up yet?
I don't think so, but give me 2 seconds. I just need to... So, beetle wing, green opal, Phoenix wing, butterfly wing. And we're going to start with our beetle wing right in the center, but I do need to grab my brush first. We're going to use a larger brush for this one. This has a very large surface area to the piece.
Sorry about my rustling in the background, guys, if you can hear that.
And we're going to start doing a circular motion with that blue right in the center. Nice circular motion, like so.
Caroline, we are using Vintage Ultimate Paints. They are a jewelry enamel, cold enamel process.
I need paper towels ASAP.
Sure thing. I've got them. Do you need little squares?
In a minute, yeah, but just a piece will be good for now.
There you go.
I'm going to dry wipe my brush. It just means I'm going to the side and I'm wiping it right on the paper towel, getting rid of the excess color.
Just dry it all off, but not rinse it.
Correct. And I'm going to dab up some excess paint off of here with my paper towel as well. Usually we use little squares that we've cut off so we're not wasting anything. Now I'm going to take this beetle wing and I'm going to pull it to the side. I just like to use the back of my brush. I picked it up from Mackie for those who know who that is. Wipe that off. I'm going to pick up some of this and we're going to make a really beautiful purple color with a beetle wing and phoenix wing. And once it gets to that desired color, just continue to pick it up until I like it. I'm going to plop it on after that. This is still a little bit too blue for my preference, so I'm just going in until it's slightly warmer.
Ooh, what a pretty color. Oh my gosh.
But isn't it fun?
I'm like obsessed with that color you're
mix?
mixing.
All right, now I'm going to put that right onto the piece. Wipe off the back of my brush. We're going to put this right onto our piece and we're going to go right around, mixing into what we had earlier. All the way around. Don't feel scared to extend it past, because that will just help blend it, make it a little bit more gradient. Now we're going to go in with Phoenix Wing all the way around. Dab some of that up. And we can add color back in as well.
Corey, if you're listening right now, could you tell me if you have a few things for us to do a giveaway today?
She did say.
Oh, she did? Okay.
Yeah,
it's just not showing up
earlier.
in my comments. Did she say yes?
Yeah, she said she has 3 things she can do.
Okay, awesome. So, do we have any things that they need to guess? That would be a fun, not trivia, but a fun guessing. I'll let you think about that for a minute while you're instructing. I don't want to totally derail you, as I'm prone to do.
Really?
She's like, never do you get off topic. It's funny when I'm doing reels later, guys, and I'm looking at the possibilities. I'm like, this is how many times I say off topic things during the live, because I get to edit them out.
So I'm just going through and adding more concentration of that color. Kind of got eaten up by the phoenix wing. I don't want that. So I'm just going to go in and add a good amount of each of them while they're still wet. And we will add in the butterfly wing in a second. Do a quick dab, very gentle.
So the main thing that I see,
butterfly wing.
So the main difference between these two colors, besides the little bit of the tone difference, is also like how sheer they are. So the butterfly wing is really a very sheer color, and the phoenix wing is really
kind of an orangey flex to it as well.
Yeah, and then it's got like, I would say, the phoenix wing is really like very, very pigmented.
And then we do go back in on top of this in a second. Dab up some of the excess right on the edges there. And I'm just going to go in with the heat tool. You don't have to do this. This just speeds up the process to make sure I can get this done on screen for you guys.
So as Ainsley's drying that, Corian, did she put a comment in to...
I don't know. I didn't see that much, but she did say we have stuff. I'll explain it in a second.
Yes. Because I was going to say, if she had a comment, we could pop it up on screen. But you can explain what to do on each of the platforms if you want to be entered.
So we do regularly do wig giveaways for this day's segment. This today is Friday segment. If you have an open order on vintage.com, you can make one still. You can make one before the next week to make sure that you're still qualified. You can enter into the giveaway. All you have to do is type giveaway dash your name that is on that order. So it needs to be the same as the order so that we can match who wins the giveaway.
That's on
with
YouTube.
The package.
So
on YouTube.
On YouTube, comment your name and giveaway after it. Because a lot of times your handles, it's hard to match with your order so that we get your address and and are able to ship it to you. Also react to the live stream. So on Facebook, all you need to do is heart or react to it, and you will be entered that way as well. And then we do a little wheel spinny thing at the end and we pick a few winners.
Yeah.
But sometimes we'll throw in an extra one and say hey, if you can guess this, but I don't think nothing comes to the top of my head right now.
Yeah. Now we're gonna add in our phoenix wing right into the center. We're doing a tiny little dot here, tiny little focal point, and then we're gonna go back in with the butterfly wing over top of it. And this is just to draw your eye to the center a little bit. Blend this out a little bit. Do some dab. And then we are done. Done. And we have our beautiful, colorful pendant.
Now, does that look pretty much the same as it will when it's dry?
It is dry.
Oh, it's all the way pretty much dry. Let's see your side-by-side comparison.
I did a little less pink in the center on this one. I think it's because I kept it wet. But I kept on trying to layer it to keep it a little more pointed. But everything else is really consistent. Alright. The rest of these, this is literally just green opal. I'll show it on one piece. You're going to dab up some. I'm actually going to rinse my piece out this time.
Your brush.
Yeah.
Look at, wait, where's the side eye for me correcting you? I'm following you with your camera so we can see the reaction.
I already did it.
I missed it. Just for Peggy's entertainment, you need to give me the side eye again. Oh man.
All right.
That's just kind of pretty. Wait, it's making like a little halo effect around your, like look at the way that looks. It looks like it's like a piece of art around your filigree.
So we're just taking the green opal and we're layering it like this. Oh, she's gotten a bit dry. And then we're gonna brush it and then we're gonna gradient it up. So just lighter strokes, heavier strokes at the bottom. It'll still be more consistent at the bottom just because we started there. And we'll go back in a little bit more on the bottom. Dab some of that off.
So you can see, if you're used to watching us demonstrate with the antiques, how these behave a lot different.
Quick little dab up. And then I do go in and shine them afterwards. I'm just going to set this aside. We'll shine it in a second. And I will show you that as well.
Did you see Lisa's comment?
No, what'd she say?
She said, does anyone have a strong desire to make a polka dot butterfly after watching Ainsley hold those pieces with her beautiful nails?
That would be really cute.
That'd be cute. Polka dot butterfly. Do it, Lisa.
All right.
Also, when we bring Corian on for the giveaway, because she has the pieces, it would be great to hear from her. There's a couple of like things that are going up over the weekend for the warehouse, a couple little extra things, and maybe she can tell us what those are.
Now I'm going to do these earrings really quickly with you guys. Also very easy. This is like the easy painting portion. I mean, most of it's pretty easy, but extra easy. We're going to start with our phoenix wing. Do not interrupt me. I've been trying to get to this piece for a while.
I know.
She does this when I'm trying to explain things.
There was a question.
Okay, well, wait till I finish this portion of the demonstration.
I will do that. I was realizing that. People are answering in the comments anyway for me. Somebody was just asking about how they clean up the paints.
Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
With water.
Let me finish.
Water.
All right, we're going to do the same exact technique, but this time we're layering some colors. So I'm going to go in on the bottom of my piece here, concentrated at the bottom. This is the phoenix wing, and we're going to slowly...
Am I allowed to say how pretty I think it is?
No, because I'm talking. And then we're going to slowly go up, dry wipe our brush if we have too much excess, and then we're just going to kind of wipe up. You're going to notice it's going to get lighter. And then we can dab some of that off towards the top. Add a little bit here. Dab some of it off. All right, and then we're gonna go in with our next color. We're gonna go over top part of that phoenix wing because I do want it to blend together, and so allowing a little bit up, a thin amount, it's gonna give us a nice gradient. We're gonna go right over top of it. We're gonna go up, not all the way. Blend it down into it a little bit, and then we'll dab some of this off. A little bit more of this phoenix wing to come through. Blend these together a bit. Alright, and then I'm going to dry these in just a second. Alright.
Hello, Sherry.
In a second after I rinse my brush out. so I can dry while I'm doing this.
Your paper towel is looking kind of pretty too. Okay, am I the only one? Is it weird, you guys, that I like the way like a palette looks, or I have paper towels that I clean all my colors off with, and I've thought about like making things with them because they're just like cool looking. What do you guys think? Is that weird or artistic?
Also, keep your hands away from it. I know my hand was right here. Don't do what I do. I've kind of built up my heat resistance.
Like, I have heat tolerance.
Don't do that. Use like a beat-all or something to hold your piece in place. I am a terrible example.
If you have mom hands that can like pull stuff out of the oven, you'll probably be okay.
Or touch the stove. I touch the stoves all the time.
Or like move the tortilla around on the pan with your fingers instead of a utensil, then you're probably going to be okay. Anybody else, use something to hold it. Like pliers work really well.
Yes,
or
pliers
tweezers.
Also work. Tweezers, beat-all. Anything
Diane says,
away.
No, it's not weird. Thank you for appreciating the same things that I appreciate. Wait, show them the paper towel. See if they think it's pretty.
I'll show them after I'm done with this.
Later. See, now, Peggy, it's not really Ainsley that's impatient. She's just a little bit impatient with me, but it's really me that's impatient trying to interrupt her.
Yeah. Okay, now we're going to add in cute little dots as a detail. I'm going over these little dot parts of our piece here that naturally form at the end of the curls. I just think it looks so cute like this. And it does kind of remind me of polka dots in a way.
You had a new nail girl this time.
Yes.
I thought she did an amazing job.
Yeah, she also really complimented my last nail tech because she said my last nail tech was really clean.
Mm-hmm.
But also she really likes my hands as well. She said that they're really nice. They're the perfect nail shape for growth. Because I was complaining about I don't have very much surface area because my hands are small, my fingers are small, and I have very curved nails, but she said that's exactly why I can grow them out so long. But a lot of those larger charms that are really cute, I could never put on my nails, so she was like, oh, if you get curved ones, it will work. Or you can kind of curve them yourself a little bit for certain ones as well. All right. That is that piece. That's all you have to do. For cleanup, we recommend using a silicone mat. That's exactly what we're doing here. You can use water. If you let it dry, a lot of the bit larger chunks here, you can literally just peel off of your silicone mat. I've shown it before. Do you have an extra mat? For me to Just a mat. I don't want to use this one for it.
You mean just a transfer to?
Oh yeah, and then here's that paper towel she was talking about.
This is pretty too.
But
yeah, the boards, the pallets.
I just need to move this out of the way. I'm going to show them exactly what I do to clean it. I'm not going to fully clean.
Do you need a
this will give me
to clean what?
This mat. Can you zoom out and show the table a little bit? I'm just going to show them. So, for example, we have this here. You have these chunks, these paint chunks. Look at that one's literally just coming off because it's dry. A lot of these, just bend it and it will literally
are you full screen?
Yes.
Okay.
Literally will just peel off. If it's having a harder time peel off because it's really thin, then I'll show you what to do here in a second. Just getting some of these larger chunks. I'm not going to show the soap part, but I recommend rolling it.
That's a tip.
you roll it and go like this.
What?
And it will help crack your little pieces.
Like break it up so it falls
Break
off?
it up so it falls off. Look at that. All these want to fall off now. And I can just pick them off and put them on the garbage. And you can continue to do that at different sizes.
Nice tip.
And just roll it. But rolling it's going to help break it up. Then you just go in with water. Go in with soap if you want to. I go in with soap, just bacteria kill.
Definitely.
And you'll be done.
So we have Diane and Peggy both saying save them because then you can use them as flakes in your resin work.
Yeah, you can do that as well. Or I just don't have a bin to put those into. So
Yes.
they're going in the garbage bin.
For today. But for all the rest of you, you can do that, right?
Yes, absolutely. Be cute if you just had like a little, like tiny little glass jars that were just all rainbow arranged with your little flags.
I could not for the life of me find that shape filigree. So you will have to just explain what you did for the construction.
I will explain this really quickly. We are going to
We kind of need to go through all the construction anyway on the pieces. Like talk about how they're put together.
So these pieces here is what I'm going to explain, how I rolled them. They come flat. You'll notice that this has kind of like that center line. You will line up your piece all the way to the bottom here and pinch it so that it's right on that center line. You'll flip it around and you're going to grab one side and pull it up. Grab the other side, pull it up a little bit. And then you're going to finish pulling this up and around and tightening it to that shape here, this cone shape here. You're going to do the same thing to the other side. Tighten it so it's flush. Make sure you keep this consistent to the right. No, I'm not.
Actually?
You're supposed to remind me of these things.
I just did because just show them. I'm thinking that you can show them. Basically, line it up with the plier. You need to show them that again. Like
I'll just re-say it. Just be quiet.
Hey, I could have let you go on like that indefinitely. So thank you.
That's your job for our customers. All right.
Well, no. To be fair, it's that long. It took that long.
No.
To show here.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I know that. So you're gonna notice there is a center line. You're going to line up your pliers along that center line and pinch down. Flip your pliers around, you'll have it held down. Take your chain nose, lift up a tiny bit, not all the way, and you're going to start bending it to this shape. Use your pliers, pinch, until it's fully that cone shape. Pull the other side around. Pinch, till it's that cone shape. Make sure this loop stays the same. That's the general idea.
Mm-hmm. And you use those fan
now,
shape. So they started as fans.
Yes.
And then they ended up being these tubes, and you used them kind of like a bead cap almost.
Yeah, and so in order to get this to sit properly, you need to make sure that you thread your bead onto your head pin, and you're going to have it stick out the top. Push it all the way up, and you're going to line it up, your loop, so it's exactly in line with your loop here, and it can go through a jump ring. So this is going through the jump ring, and our little jump ring is going through the loop and the eye that we made. And that's how we do that one. This one is literally the exact same process. You're just repeating it twice, and you have to be cognizant of the different lengths. So you're just lining it up the same way and adjusting it so you have the length that you want. Also, both this piece and the earrings over there just have butterfly wing on these little circles here. Just exclusively butterfly wing.
So Ainsley, someone had a question about, do we offer a clear coating? We do. We have a
clear
matte glaze
and
a clear gloss glaze. You don't have to use them. It's literally the same formula as the paint, but with no color. So that's already is like self-sealing. But let's say you did a thin coat and you wanted to just be like, I want extra protection. You can definitely use the clear, or if you want it to be more matte, we do offer those as well. But they don't have to be on there to be permanent, especially if you've got a nice thick coat. It's already built into it.
So, this is just chain. We know that. You're gonna use little chain swags here. We explained this part, but you can take a closer look at where I kind of put the little chain pieces at. These just go into our jump rings, everything's going into the jump rings. And this is the different attachment places. Okay.
What color paint is at the bottom of the circle of paints?
Butterfly wing.
Connie has a question.
It would be butterfly wing.
Oh, is she talking about
I think the paint swatches that were on the circles
of
paint.
Oh, okay, yes. Oh, smart, yes.
All right. This one is also just butterfly wing right there. And this is also phoenix wing and butterfly wing layered.
Do you want to show them what that looked like before you painted it? Just, you don't have to demo it, but just like a before and after would be cool.
Before and after. These pieces do overlap. We're using the oval jump rings. You do hole punch all of these. I'm going to show you exactly where. It's really easy to hole punch these. You can't mess it up. I mean, well, it's possible, but it'd be very hard to.
You're
so don't take that as a challenge to mess it up. So you're gonna notice there is a little divot here. It's a lovely divot. I love it when they have these divots because you just set it in the divot and your hole punch wants to sit there, right in that divot, and hole punch. Then we just take her off, and we just repeat. Every single piece has that divot.
So Janet, unfortunately, she used all of them from the loot. Maybe, like I don't even have an extra one that's folded out. But Corey could probably pop something in the comments, maybe? I don't know.
So these just have simple little loops on these little flowers, hooked just right into the center here. These just are overlapping ever so slightly with oval jump rings. Same thing, oval jump ring. Regular jumping JR20, same thing, into our chain. Really, this is a really easy construction, and I believe these come set, and if they don't, it's easy to set them.
Actually, I think I have a way that I might be able to do it.
All right. Then,
did you already do the gorgeous filigree earrings?
These you just have to add chain swags. There's perfect little spots for the spacing. Cute little chain swags. Explain that. This is simple. You're just attaching it, and we already explained this. Just attach it with the jump ring that we used and ear wire. This butterfly, you're just going to paint into the grooves with that purple shade you make. And then you add right here in this little piece here. Let me zoom in and grab my bead awl.
When you're good.
Right here, you're going to add the purple and the phoenix wing layered together. And then you just go in with the phoenix wing.
When you're at a good stopping point, let me know, because I have a photo of the complete loot that was shipped out this week that I can move this camera over to show. Let me know when that's a good time for that.
We already showed the basic construction of this. Just some jump rings here, a little bit of chain. We've shown how to wrap these quite a few times. It should be in a couple lives back that we have an example of this. But it's just the wire that I used earlier, which is 20 gauge. And this is literally just a gradient technique like we did last time. This is Phoenix wing times butterfly wing and the green opal. Same exact technique. And that is showing all the pieces. So you can, whatever you need to.
Okay, so all I'm gonna do, can you bring it just to full that screen for just a second?
Yeah.
Okay, you're just showing your hands?
You want my hand screen?
Yeah, just for a minute.
Or just wait. Okay, it's just my hands now.
And just put a couple of pretty pieces underneath there while I'm changing this. And then I'm just gonna go and bring up this photo and get it lined up so you guys can see. Okay. So you can swap this back over. So what we have here, this was the whole loot, right? This was everything that you got. The fan piece that Ainsley was saying we didn't have any more of, that's this one right here. So these become all of those drops. But look at that, crazy. Can you believe that people who subscribed got all of that for $100? That's insane. Look at these are all chains. Oh, I know what I was gonna do as a bonus thing. Go ahead and you can swap it back over to just your hands for a sec.
It's just my hands.
Then I'll get this set up again. I have a little bonus thing that I was going to do just for the subscribers because they are the only ones who have these pieces. And there is going to be something cool that I was going to make. I'm glad I remembered that. So hopefully that lets you know, Janet, what the clarity of what those cones were made out of. And sorry for not having extra pieces. We need to have Corey send just a couple extra of things sometimes because we want to use them, like all of them in the designs, and then we don't have enough demo ones left.
Yeah.
Lovely. Bracelet, which, oh yeah, the cuff bracelet. She wants to see what you did with that.
I forgot that I even did this because it was on me.
But was it pretty easy to do?
So this is... I wasn't perfectly accurate. Just get it in the general area.
Did you just make it kind of painterly?
Brush. It's literally just solid colors. This is just the green opal. This is butterfly wing. And I alternated butterfly wing, whoop, phoenix wing, butterfly wing, phoenix wing, butterfly wing, phoenix wing, butterfly wing, phoenix wing, butterfly wing, phoenix wing. And for the flowers, so.
Can you swap that back over to split again?
Definitely not if you have shaky hands.
Yeah, that would make it a little bit harder. But I think that reliefing a piece afterwards can really fix a lot of
Oh yeah, which I do need
things.
to show that. I wanted to show that earlier. Alright, which piece was I going to do that with? This one. I'm going to show this really quickly. I'm just going to use our vintage reliefing block. And we're going to go in and just relief over top of it. Bring back some cool highlights. Remove that top layer of paint. And yeah, it's kind of like sanding.
Kind of is sandy. Kind of is.
And yeah. So you're going to see all these highlights that are coming through that are just really beautiful and add a lot of dimension to our piece. Make it super interesting. Much approved. All right, you want to do your...
Yes, let me just fix this camera so that it is, there we go. I'll let you fix it once I'm, so yeah, I was thinking, because I was looking at the pieces that Ainsley didn't use, and I was thinking about what would be a cool kind of exclusive thing for our backstage, not backstage, for our loot ladies. There we go. Okay, so I was thinking that because Ainsley was like, ooh, I want to use these. Can we use these? Nope, only in the loot. But I was thinking, and I'll just do a layout here because we don't need to construct all of these. We don't need to take the time to do it, but I wanted to show you guys this idea that I had. These little bars have an end. You might not know what do I do with these. You can put ball chain in here, or you can put anything that has like a smaller head to it and hang it. So I was thinking all of these chain segments, we'll just lay them out. I'm gonna grab a few of these.
I did think about doing the same thing.
Did you?
Yeah, but I couldn't use any of the chain.
Yep.
So.
We would have had to figure out other ones, right? So this is what I was thinking, is that you could use, you would just put like a little bead on the end of these so that they slide in. So they slide in and then you close that cap down. So I was thinking earrings where you would have the dragonfly is at the top and then you've got your little slider bar. And then you slide in. You could either do ball chain if you have ball chain, or you could use some of the chain that comes with the loot and make cool like fringy earrings. That's what I was thinking. Just get each of the ends of this so it's easy to show. Just kind of like a bonus idea for some of the extra pieces that you guys got. Because there's some cool chain bits in here. Like, are you kidding me? Just the chain value alone is huge. Sometimes I'm like opening, Corey used to check with me, you know, like, oh, does this look good for loot? And they keep on getting bigger and bigger, you guys. Bonus you, and I'll look at it and I'm like, yeah, they deserve it. So what do you think? Those would make kind of, and then I would just like vary the different lengths of the chain. But I thought those could make some really cool, like globally feeling things, inspiration. And then you already showed these frames, right? This one's so cool. I think it might have been like the inside of a locket mechanism at one point, but you could totally resin or something in that. But anyway, that's just my extra like little bonus thing that we've got for you guys that got the loot. So, anywho.
Can you show what piece you used? Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah, I already did that.
You
Yeah.
did that one.
Yep. You're welcome, Peggy. So, yeah, I think we're ready to finish up. I think I'm gonna wear this other cuff home.
She needs to paint it.
I don't have any like bracelet stacks on today. I usually have a whole stack, but I've been gardening this week and sometimes you just need to empty it out for a minute.
You'll guys notice a lot of mine are from
Just
our
steal
design
that?
days.
What do you guys think? Should I abscond with this piece?
It matches your outfit.
It does. Look it. That could look really pretty with what I have
I
on.
like it with the green. Just put it on there.
Yeah, put it on. Wait, okay. So should I just put it right on this necklace? There we go. That's what we're going to do.
Just use an oval jump ring.
Do we have two? Do we have one more of this one? because I like to double them up.
There's tons of these.
Awesome. Wait. Make it less hard on myself. You're giving me little antennas, little alien antennas.
Alien antennas. Guys, we watched Project Hail Mary. I'm not gonna say anything about the movie. Just watch it. It's in theaters. I really liked it.
It's funny because Xavier didn't want to watch it first.
But also, like, don't look it up. I don't want you to put any details about the project in your mind.
No.
Like, you don't want to know. You don't want any spoilers. Just go into it blind. I went into it blind. I had no idea what we were watching. It was great.
It was so good.
I loved the experience.
I like Ryan Gosling in movies, though, so.
Yeah, me too.
You know. I'll put this on there. And then I will wear it. So we only have, like, I want to say maybe 14 of the bundles that this comes in, because that's like it. That's like all we have left of that filigree after sending out the loot and after we've used them for other things. But it's really an amazing one. Snap it up if you can get it, especially with the way that Ainsley colored it. It's so pretty. But look at that. That's just like already done.
Yeah, my other filigree that's painted like that is literally just on a piece of chain.
So like with our inspo bundles, you do not have to make the exact piece of jewelry. You could say, like, I'm going to make this into this necklace that I'm going to wear, and I'm going to keep the fans, like, spread out. I don't want to do, maybe you paint the things and, you know, just make it your own. You know what, actually, you could have done the rolling technique with? That piece.
Yeah, you could have done.
Right?
Yeah,
like, you could have kind of demonstrated with that.
It was a little wide for my desired
like
role.
that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we'll let Ainsley come back here and pop it to full screen, and I'll
Here we go.
I will adjust this so that it looks right.
Alrighty. Move this out of the way. My evil Larry phone case.
It's so cute.
Alright, guys. Look at, I even have all my favorite themed things. We got Bibble on here on my Awala. Sponsor me, Awala. And my cute cat stickers. Look at them.
Oh, you know what? We've got to do the giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
I almost forgot. I was about to say goodbye and we haven't done it yet. Okay, Corian, giveaway time.
Let me send the link to her.
Ooh, yes, definitely, Caroline. She says gemstones and beads on the medallion. For sure you could. Like the inspo bundles, we provide you inspiration and techniques, but you can do it whatever way you want. Like, you don't have to follow the inspiration. We love seeing like how you guys changed up a little bit too. Love it. And or just master your craft by following the kit exactly. Either way, love seeing it.
All right, I said Corian, her link. So she'll join us any minute now.
Yeah, I did promise she was going to say what other stuff she had too coming up for the warehouse.
Is there any jewelry I can steal?
Ainsley's taking a trip over the weekend.
Yeah,
because Monday is an actual real holiday,
and then I can just take one day off.
Hello.
Ooh, we have Corian.
Hi, everybody. How is your Friday going so far?
Illustrious and glowy.
Thanks. Your hair looks incredible. I'm a big fan of what did we call it? Something sorbet.
Lime
sherbet.
Lime. Yeah. Ooh, that's so good. And it makes me want to go pick up some of that ice cream like right now, because I'm a big fan of like because they do the tricolor, right?
Yep.
Where it's yellow, green, and orange.
Good. Yeah. Rainbow sherbet.
So good. What the heck? Well, what the heck? The designs that you made for today using the loot are absolutely incredible, and I love what you did with the filigree.
Thank you.
Of course. We have some cute giveaway things today. So we'll be doing this cute painted dragonfly.
Love.
So we got that. And then we're going to do this wrapped heart.
Oh, that's a really good one.
With the Rivoli. And then we'll do this one too. This one's a resined moon. Has that
Also
really pretty, like dreamy feel to it. So super excited for that. Very quickly before we spin the wheel, because I'm going to give everybody a minute to get their love reactions in on Facebook. And I think I have everybody for YouTube. But I heard Jean saying that I should show what we're going to feature over the weekend.
I just
You
made
guys?
it active too.
Awesome.
Like just now, so that if anybody wants to hop in early to get it, it's there.
You guys thought that our dollar day and our $2 day was crazy. Guess what we're doing this weekend? We're doing a 50-cent day. 50 cents. So you get 40 pre-popped out wood pieces for $20.
And if you don't know how to use it, go back to a few lives. We have some really cool pieces.
I immediately thought of Lisa because she does
So did I.
gorgeous earrings with these.
So those are some. These are some of the components that you will get in your miscellaneous packs. These are miscellaneous. I'll be pulling out of a massive bin of these, and I'm just gonna, count out 40 pieces, throw it in the pack, and ship it out. But these are great if you want to test paints too.
If you want the better chance of getting pairs, get a few.
Yes, absolutely.
But we did show a lot of really great designs that are asymmetrical in our Woodland Gallery class. So don't feel like you have to have matches either. You can make really cool, like, collage-y stuff.
Yes. So that is now active. So make sure you go grab that. Yeah, that'll be on the live shop. So vintageliveshop.com, and that should be one of the first product listings that pop up.
Yep.
And you guys can get on that. It is an insane deal. 50 cents a piece? Oh my gosh, that's literally unheard of. So make sure you grab that. And then speaking on Project Hail Mary, Ian called me yesterday and he goes, "Do you know what we're going to do tonight? I'm going to rent a movie and make steaks." And I'm like, "Perfect, let's do it." I had no idea what movie he was thinking of. I've never heard of Project Hail Mary before. And he put it on. I couldn't tell you. I went through every single emotion, laughing, crying. Like, I loved. It's probably one of my favorite movies now. So everybody needs to go see it. It is available to rent on Amazon, but I kind of wish we would have seen it in theaters because it was that good.
It's really good in theaters.
Well, it was still there for Hunter's birthday. And so we're like, we hope it's still there by the time we got to celebrate last week. And it was still there.
Yes. How fun. All right, let me get the rest of these Facebook names in, and then we will spin the wheel for our winners. Ooh, Caroline said your hair looks like kiwi mint.
Ooh. Kiwi.
I like that. Kiwi. We just had some kiwi too. I love
comment.
No.
She said, "Is she going to see her Texas beau?" Maybe.
Wait, are you gonna go see him, or is he gonna come see you?
I'm gonna go see him. He's coming in August. Like August 5th.
He's making a big trip up here.
Yeah.
Oh, how fun. I'm excited for you.
He may not be a famous YouTuber, guys.
Oh my gosh, Ainsley. Hey, we need some tips from him.
Yeah, I know. He's always like, "Did they do this or do that?"
Oh, what the heck? That is so cool. I'm so excited for you.
Back to the giveaway. Lisa was saying she hadn't seen that heart yet. That is part of our Swan class. What was the name of the class? Was something Swan. White Swan.
Yeah, it was probably
White Swan.
Yeah.
A White
Yes.
Swan class. If you want to look back at that video, it shows you how to make it.
That wrap is amazing.
It's amazing.
Yes.
It's a little bit, it's like a labor of love.
Yes.
Like Jean was showing the other day how she made your Regency design. And like, I was looking back at the video and somebody was like, this technique is kind of hard to follow. Because remember how many like hiccups you had with the demonstration with that one?
Yeah.
So it's like, she just nailed it spot on. So some things, you know, we go all the way from like kind of beginner techniques, like today was pretty beginner friendly, all the way up to advanced. And that was one of those kind of more advanced things, I think, that heart was.
Oh, yeah.
So whoever gets it, congratulations, because it's gorgeous.
Well, maybe Lisa will. We'll see if Lisa wins it. But in the case that you don't win it, Lisa, I have popped the Facebook link or the link into Facebook for that product listing. So you can click that and go straight there if you want to order it. All right. On the other hand of things, I am ready to spin the wheel. Is everybody else ready?
Yes.
Yes, we're ready.
Awesome. We're going to do the Resin Moon, this piece first. Here we go. All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Awesome. So we have Terry as our first winner. She gets that really beautiful dreamy moon resin piece. Let me just get her name on a bag here, because I don't want to forget. Woohoo. I'm also working, while I'm getting Terry's name written down here, I'm working on getting everybody's orders out. They will probably all go out by Tuesday. So Monday is a holiday for us, and we will not be in on Monday.
Yep.
And I got what I could out today, but all the rest of them should be leaving.
Yeah, these kits might take a little longer because you have some of the beads coming to you, and I know that the holiday might slow that down a little bit.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which everybody needs a little holiday break. Thank goodness one came as fast as it did.
Refresh yourselves, guys.
Literally.
Yes.
Get inspired.
All right. Number 2. We're going to spin. Jean will get our dragonfly piece.
Yay, Jean.
Cute, cute. And then we'll spin for that last one here in a sec. Let me get Jean's name written down. Cay. What do you guys, or what do you ladies think about those that are typically on Facebook? How do you like watching from YouTube? Because I know we had several people hop over to YouTube today. Curious on your thoughts on that. And then our last spin is for the wrapped heart. Cross your fingers, Lisa. Caroline Bishop. She is a new YouTube watcher.
Yay! Ooh, welcome.
Amazing.
She got the heart?
That's like
she got the heart.
One.
What the heck?
Yes.
Okay, make sure you put it in order so that you can get it, because otherwise it'll go back into the rotation. Lisa's like,
don't make the order. Don't make it.
I want to go back into the rotation.
By the way, I am absolutely in love with your name. Caroline has been one of my all-time favorite names for the longest time.
Really?
I didn't know that.
Did you know that Hunter
name.
used to have a best friend at one time, and her name was Caroline White before she moved away?
Yeah, she was in school with us.
Yes. Yeah.
She was actually my next door neighbor
in elementary school.
She was my next door neighbor, and we'd always go over there and play with her big rams. She had sheep, and then they'd have the bells over them. So we'd hop in the fence, run around, and get chased by the sheep and try and like get out of the fence right away. She was one of my better friends too.
Like, do you ever wonder, like, kids that moved away when they were young, what happened to their life?
So I I actually think about that more often than not. And I opened up my old yearbooks like a month ago, and I actually looked up a few people because I'm curious where they ended up because they didn't graduate with us, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I
Ainsley
do
actually
that.
had someone track her down here in Boise that was an elementary school or middle school classmate.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Which was
So
fun.
fun.
Yeah, that was like last year, maybe 2
Yeah,
years
something
ago.
like that.
Yeah,
Like
you had long hair, and it was still blonde
it was
at
like
that
a
point.
year and a half ago, I want to
Yeah.
say.
Well,
So have fun.
congratulations to our winners. And I'm going to pop out and enjoy the rest of my weekend. And I hope you guys too.
Thank you,
Bye, Corey.
Bye.
Get that pop out pack. Bye.
Oopsie. Wrong thing. Wrong button.
Okay.
Alrighty,
Now we
can
can say goodbye for real.
goodbyes.
We almost skipped the giveaway. That would have been sad.
Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for joining us today. I have a lot of exciting stuff that's literally sitting over there. Some of you might have seen a sneak peek of it coming next week.
Maybe we'll do a little layout, like little thing. You can put it in the Backstage Pass group so that those ladies can get a sneak peek. Sometimes we do like exclusive content there.
I'll probably do that on Wednesday. Yeah, they'll see a little exclusive.
Little blurby.
Alright, guys, but thank you. I'm excited to see you next week. We'll have our fairy waterfall theme. It's going to be
fairy
beautiful.
waterfall. That sounds gorgeous.
And whimsical and magical as always, as we do in our little studio here. But yeah, so thank you for joining us today. Join Corey in on Wednesday for the warehouse sale for ultra good deals. Amazing deals. Always more giveaways, and obviously more giveaways from us every single week, usually on Fridays as well.
Yep.
So